this is our last award of the evening. It is the Community Game of the Year. We asked you, the viewers, what is your game of the year? We had 16 nominees, and then we had 4 polls. Each poll, the top 2 of each one went through to the semi-final, and then we had a top 8, and then the top 8 turned into a top 4. So the 16 nominees are Starfield, Minecraft Legends, Pizza Tower, Diablo 4, Forza, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Street Fighter 6, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Stars, Spider-Man 2, Dave the Diver, Super Mario Wonder, and Cocoon. Before we announce who actually won it, is there anything games you think we should have really reconsidered? I think maybe Liza P might have deserved a slot, maybe Final Fantasy 16, but I haven't played either of those games, so maybe not. I don't know, but I think I personally think that's a good lineup for our nominees, our top 6. Yeah, 16. I just second guessing myself. So, okay, so our top 4. Our final 4 were Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Hi-Fi Rush, Starfield, and Baldur's Gate 3. Those are our 4 nominees for Game of the Year in the community section. You guys voted in your numbers. 43 people voted, which is really good because we nearly already got like 300 subscribers, so I really appreciate that. 200 and a bit subscribers. So in 4th place was Starfield. In third/joint second with the same amount of votes is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Hi-Fi Rush, meaning the Community Game of the Year, to the surprise of nobody, is Baldur's Gate 3. Congratulations, Baldur's Gate 3, for winning our Community Game of the Year. It wouldn't win by vote because I haven't played enough of it. But maybe if we asked me again in a month's time, I might have changed my mind. But yeah, I think it's deserving. I think it's deserving of a Game of the Year nod. I personally think the fact it's only been out for a week on Xbox and won our Game of the Year award is hilarious.
Yeah,
saying that Zelda would have won it if it wasn't for Baldur's Gate. So whatever. Yeah, I think that's all. It's really cool that we asked you guys, the community, and it's nice to know what you guys think out there. I personally, CRPGs are not usually my type of thing. I didn't think I would like Baldur's Gate, but from what I've played, I really enjoyed it, and I didn't think I would.
Oh, yeah,
I'm really liking it so far. I have a half orc called Urga, and he is basically just a beast, essentially. I've got like the battle axe, 2-hand battle axe, and I'm all about being like a berserker kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm going for. Kind of like Hulk, or like the characteristics is like kind of like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, or like Hulk. That's what I'm going for. And then you're going for something completely different. What's your character like in Baldur's Gate?
She's a half elf druid, and they're just trying to get through the whole game. But the reason I try to go for the particular class is because you can get a Speak of Animals ability. Ooh. So if you activate it outside the battle, you get this like ability, and then you just go around talk to animals. So I found that out first in the YouTube videos, and there's like a bunch of talking cats in the Baldur's Gate 3. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So when I went to the first town or camp, wherever that is, went over, took to the squirrel, and she got really mad and decided to attack my leg. Oh. It's like, hey, make sure you promise not to get close to that tree. Okay, I'll just try to get around it. And then I'm talking to like 3 oxes. One of them is just like saying, oh, I feel weird. There's, I think the male sounding one is just like, I'm bored. And I mean, if I can like get some ability to shapeshift. And there's a hungry ox. And this one speaks to the woman's voice like, sorry, I'm eating. Nom.
I love this game. Have you come across the barn in the one area? You go into the barn and you open the door, and there's a shocking surprise inside the barn. It is.
I'm not sure.
A male orc fucking an ogre.
Oh dear.
This game is mad. I love it so much. It's just like, it's like, what's going on in there? You can just hear groaning and moaning, and you open it up and like, oh my god! And because my character's half orc, I was like, can I join in? And then they were like, they still tried to kill me. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm starting to think whether the community vote is going into place or some sort like that.
I
Everyone's just fucking about.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about yay. We were talking about how thirsty we were earlier with the simping characters and all this stuff. This game is all about that. I mean, this is like the game for people who. It's just the horniest game I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, I think it's a deserving community game of the year. I don't think it's going to win my game of the year personally, but that's probably because I haven't played it enough. But you will find that out next week when we go over our top 5 games of the year. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about Baldur's Gate before we wrap up the awards? Ooh.
Yeah, I think we can definitely like move.
Oh, you cut off there.
The Starfield is either going to be voted out, but hello.
Sorry, you froze for a second. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, it's just as I was saying, the Baldur's Gate, the community's spoken, and I thought Starfield was going to be easily voted out, but it did make it to the top 4, so that's pretty amazing because it just shows like how much people still love Starfield, and I think it's just what a lot of hate is just makes you convinced as if it's an inferior game.
Yeah.
But then there's definitely people who are like into it.
I love Starfield.
I thought the Spider-Man 2 is going to make it to the top 4, but it didn't.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm surprised by Spider-Man 2, but then now in hindsight, maybe not. But yeah, I personally prefer sci-fi to fantasy, so I would probably maybe pick Starfield over Baldur's Gate, possibly. But then I really like Baldur's Gate so far, so I don't want to piss everyone else. Put your pitchforks down, please. Please don't hurt me. I've only played this for like a week, so I gotta give you some time. But yeah, that is the. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is a worthy winner for sure. I think Zelda deserves a bit more votes, but there you go. It's one of those things. And Hi-Fi Rush is. It's nice to see Hi-Fi Rush up there as well. I thought Hi-Fi Rush wasn't even going to make it past the first round, so it's glad to see it up there in the top 4. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Did you enjoy the Xbox The Box Awards 2023? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Who would you have put for the character you would simper most over this year? And what game are you playing to pass the time till Ruby comes back? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Alice, for coming back for this special episode. Alice will be back with me again next week for our final episode of the year, our Game of the Year discussion. Ooh. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, too sweet. Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to the X Marks the Box podcast. Follow us at X Marks Box on Twitter or X Marks the Box on YouTube, and follow us on all audio podcast services. Thanks for listening.